Дорогие коллеги, дорогие друзья, добрый день. Я очень рада, что имею возможность быть с вами сегодня, даже в виртуальном виде, на этом событии, где празднуем творчество Таласбека Асемкулова. Как переводчик, я отлично понимаю, как важно говорить или писать на том языке, с которым мы можем лучше всего выразить наши мысли, мнения, чувства. Поэтому я буду дальше говорить по-английски. It is my great honor to be the English translator of Taltûs, which in English has now been published as A Life at Noon. When Zira Jetibayevna asked me to translate the book, my first thought was that I must do my best work to prove that she had made a good choice, trusting me to take good care of her husband's novel. Then, as I read the book and as I began to translate it, I realized that this work was more than just a favor to a respected colleague like Zira Nauersbayeva. Taltûs is a wonderful book, a unique book, one very different from anything that anyone has read before in English. Then I knew that translating this book for people who speak my language would be not just a responsibility, but a joy. Personally, what I like best about A Life at Noon is the stories inside it. While it is fascinating to read about a boy growing up on a Kazakh Soviet kolkhoz and learning to play the dombra, it is even more interesting to read the stories that the old men in the aul tell to that boy. Their stories are the most important part of his education, and they educate the reader as well. Many of those stories are terrible: revolution, war, hunger, sickness, but they are stories that are very necessary. Readers in the West already know a little about the history of Soviet Kazakhstan, but not enough. This book will teach them more, and will teach them these true stories in a way that will make them pay attention, think deeply, and, I hope, gain a new understanding of the culture and the lives of the Kazakhs during the past century. I hope this new understanding will lead to even more interest around the world in the true history of Kazakhstan and the Kazakh people. That will be a very important conversation. I hope that as a translator of Central Asian literature, I can continue to be a part of that conversation. I want to offer my sincere thanks to everyone who helped this book come to life in English: the National Academic Library of Kazakhstan and the Fund for Translation, the project's managers in Kazakhstan, Raushan Jumaniyazova, Rustem Nurkenov, and the Russian language editor Lilia Kalaus. And most of all, thank you to Zira Nauersbayeva, who first decided that Taltûs must be translated, who trusted me with this book, and who helped me so much to make it exist in English. Спасибо вам большое. Желаю вам всем очень приятного вечера, приятного чтения.